In this video, we will discuss Kohlberg's theory of moral development. Lawrence Kohlberg was an American psychologist. He gave an extent to the Piaget's theory of cognitive development. He was interested in the reasons why people made decisions that involved morality. He presented difficult moral dilemmas in front of different age groups. Let us understand the meaning of moral and dilemma because these are the basic words of this theory. Moral recognition of the distinction between good and bad or between right and wrong, respect for and obedience to the rules of right conduct. Dilemmas a situation in which a difficult choice has to be made between two or more alternatives, especially ones that are equally undesirable. Examine the level of moral development. He has given so many stories, which creates dilemmas in different age groups. This is one of the well-known story, Heinz and his wife. Here is a brief outline of the story. Let me tell you about it in detail. Heinz's wife was suffering from a type of cancer and he was unable to find the medicine for her. There was a druggist who has found treatment for cancer. He went to the druggist and asked him to provide that medicine. But he demands $2,000 and he said that he had discovered that drug, while it cost only $200 to make it. Heinz could not afford that amount. However, he lent some money from his relatives and friends, but he was able to collect only half of the amount. Heinz again went to the druggist, requested him, but he refused. And when he came back, he was in the state of dilemmas. Just want to save her wife, he decided to steal that drug from the store at night. On the basis of this story, Kohlberg asked a set of questions from the different age group. Like, Heinz stole the medicine from the chemist, was it right? If he did not love his wife, would he still have taken the same decision? If the person who died was not his own, would there be any effect on his decision? The druggist did not listen to Heinz and did not give him medicine for less money. So, should the druggist be punished? Should Heinz be convicted of theft? Should he have been put behind the bars? And so many questions asked to create the dilemmas. He found that how moral reasoning changed as person to person according to their moral development. According to this theory, moral development divided into 3 levels and further in different stages. Let's discuss. The first level, that is pre-conventional or pre-moral. This is mostly seen in the age group of 4 to 10 years. At this level, child's sense of morality is controlled by external factors. Stage 1, obedience and punishment orientation. In this stage, children obey their parents to avoid the punishment. The thinking level of children set if they get punishment for any work, then they should not do that. Just take an example. Children stop stealing the pencil of their friend to avoid punishment from their parents. When children asked about the Heinz story, they reply,
Heinz was wrong. It's not good to steal anything.
Stage 2, individualism and exchange. This is a stage of conforming to obtain rewards and favor in return. The condition of tit for tat. And different individuals have different viewpoints. Every children have their own perception at this stage. Children find their own interest and benefits, and this is the stage of ego. Just take an example. In the case of Heinz's story, children replied,
He could have married another young girl if his wife died of that disease.
It is often seen in this age group if a child tears a notebook of his classmate. That classmate do the same thing in written or break his pencil. Or a child can demand an ice cream from you to do some work. Let us move on the second level, that is conventional. The approximately age is defined for this group is 10 to 13 years. Stage 3. Good interpersonal relationships. In this level, the child always wants to be good in the eyes of others. Children always want to give a good impression and act accordingly. They want to stand up to the expectation of their family and society. Take an example. As the class monitor follows all the rules and makes others to do the same, just to get appreciation from the teacher. In context with this story, children replied, Heinz should not be blamed and put behind the bars because he loved his wife and wanted to save her. In fact, the druggist was wrong. He demanded a big amount for that medicine. Stage 4. Law and order orientation. In this stage, the child considered the society as a whole. At this stage, children emphasize to obey laws, respect authority, and perform one's duty so that social order should be maintained. Children always follow the rules and regulations. They are not ready to break it or go against with it. In previous stage, a child obey rules to just for appreciation, but here they have respect for the law and rules. For example, now there is a rule that everyone should follow: social distancing due to COVID-19. In context with the story, children replied that Heinz should not have stolen the drugs because it's against the law. And if everyone starts stealing and robbing because of their own interest, what would be the meaning of the rules and laws of a society? And in this way, children take moral decisions from the perspective of the society as a whole. Third level, post-conventional. This is from 13-year or later adulthood, or a person may never attain it in his lifetime. It is also characterized into two separate stages. In this stage, the student does not think that he should be right in the eyes of others in order to take the decision, while he takes care that his action should be in accordance with his principles. Stage 5. Social contract orientation. In this stage, people give priority to their views. Laws and rules may be amended with the majority of people for the welfare of society. A person understands that rules and laws are exist for the goodness of humanity. Refer to the story, Heinz's dilemma: the protection of life is more important than breaking the law against stealing. Like if we talk about CAA and NRC, it was a great controversial issue. Some says it's against the Muslims, but some says it protects the rights of Indians. Everyone have their own perception. In order to protect the interest of people, many laws and rules have been passed in our society and court with the consent of many people, whether it's demand of a park in the society or to pass a law to protect the rights of minority in the court. Stage 6. Universal ethical principle. It is the highest stage of moral reasoning and development of morality. It is not possible for every person to reach here. In this stage, humans are always committed to the society, not thinking about their own interest. A person has their own set of moral guidelines. He always takes decision impartially. The life of these individuals are always devoted to the society. Person act according to the inner voice of their conscience to help victims for justice. They lead their life without a feeling of guilt or shame. Human rights, justice, and equality are the main concern of their life. There are so many examples like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, who spent their life for others. Education implication of Kohlberg's theory. With the help of this theory, we can understand the mindset of children of different age groups. This theory guides teachers and parents to help their children in developing the morality with these essential facts. Moral development does not pass through the heredity. Morality comes from the facts that a person has experienced in his life. Therefore, everyone's moral principles are different. The moral reasoning of a child is not necessarily the same as the morality of its parents. A teacher should understand this and take the necessary steps to develop the moral in students. Second, Morality does not exist from birth. When a child is born, there is no morality or moral principles in him. When he or she comes in the contact with the society, then his experiences are responsible for his moral development. Like if a child saw his grandpa feeding a cow and he says that it's a good deed to feed animals, and here the moral is developed with the moral reasoning. A teacher should tell them short moral stories or incidents that make them understand what is moral and help in developing the moral reasoning. Third, rules should not be altered. If a teacher or parents give a lesson or telling about the morals, then they themselves must follow that moral values. Fourth, principle of reciprocity. We often see a child always follow the same thing that we do. Our teacher should take care of that. Like, if you speak with a child politely, sweetly, then he also reply in the same manner. If you share any eatable item with children, then he also give a portion of their chocolate or ice cream to you. Fifth, morality with concrete ideas. Teacher helps students to develop morality by organize a play or event. Cast them as a character of different stories so that they have a physical experience which left a deep impression on their mind. 6. In adolescence, why must be satisfied. Young children have always question mark in their mind. They always want a reason to understand the things or facts. It is important being a teacher to clear their doubts so that it will help in development of the moral reasoning power. 7. Moral dilemma should be cleared with examples. Teacher should create situation, give examples or tell them some stories by which students come out from the multi thoughts and get a perfect solution. Example should be given which leads to the morality. A teacher can give examples of freedom fighter, social workers who devoted their lives for the social welfare. There are some limitations in Kohlberg's theory. A female psychologist, Carol Gilligan, she said that it is gender biased. It does not give in importance to the female moral development. Females are more emotional than a man and they have a different level of moral reasoning. Next is kind of hypothesis is not real. Some says that it is just a hypothesis. There is no reality found in the society according to this theory. Culturally biased. Some says it is based on the Western culture. Different patterns of moral development found in villages and tribal cultures. Another thing is that it deals with the moral reasoning, not with the moral development. Moral reasoning may be similar at same level, but their act may be differ.